We're into match number 2 now. And to be quite frank about it, I'm still trying to figure out what in Equestria we just saw in the last match. The police never returned my call for witnessing first-degree manslaughter, so I guess they think it was no big deal. So, can the bar actually be raised in this particular match? Who knows? Because in this match we've got Who's the Boss, who was last year's winner of the Team Ultimate Schmoedown, which can put up a pretty big number in their own right. Mark Riley and Ben the Boss Bateman have been very determined to try and repeat as the Team Ultimate Schmoedown winners and to get an opportunity to play the Founding Fathers at the Schmoedown Spectacular 4 to have an all-horseman team title match in LA. Standing in their way is going to be Team Inky and the Brain Narf, who has been kind of up and down, a little more down than up, but they have shown that they are quite capable of pulling off an upset here and there. Almost took Corruption last year in the Ultimate Schmoedown, but Who's the Boss is made it very determined to try and get back to the Schmoedown Spectacular to challenge once again for the team titles. So, Who's the Boss? Team Inky and the Brain Narf. Who's going to come out on top now? Well, let's find out now on JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. And welcome back. So I kind of joked about it mockingly in the intro, but in all seriousness, I am still dumbfounded and flabbergasted over what I witnessed 24 hours ago in that first match in the Team Ultimate Schmoedown. Only Stupid Answers, the Odd Couple. I would venture to say that is something we will never see again. That was just wow. Just wow. It's like, it's been 24 hours. I've had 24 hours to process it in this empty head of mine that supposedly has a brain in it. But I no words, no emotions, just that's about all you can come up with a match like that. I'm curious as to what the motivation was to make that the first match to air in the Team Ultimate Schmoedown. I mean, if they wanted shock value to kick off the team tournament, well, then they certainly did that. But that was, it certainly would not have been the first match that I would have made the opening kickoff starter match of the tournament. Now we have this particular match, another match that a lot of people think can potentially go eerily similar. Please hope to the Lord above that that does not happen in this match, because Inky and the Brain is a fun team. Only Stupid Answers is a fun team too, but they just hadn't played it in Lord knows how long. Inky and the Brain has at least had some form of playing together at some point this year. They did play together in the free-for-all, though obviously that was as individual players. But these two players have played at some point this year, and they have played as a team, so there is a possibility that they can play decently enough, but when it comes to playing decent, that isn't going to be nearly enough to beat a team like Who's the Boss. So I guess it's not really a surprise when I say that I probably think Who's the Boss is going to win here. It's just a matter of, I hope it does not get nearly as ugly as the previous match did, because, oh Lord Almighty, what may happen if the first two matches that they air are complete diabolical, drubbing, beat down, embarrassing, turn out the lights, the party's over, Dandy Don Meredith, sing in your head, but I won't sing it for you because he can't sing, though I tried to sing and do it very badly. So, yeah, banter over. The video is ready, so without further ado, let's do this in 3, 2, and 1.
You're the best. You're the best.
Hello,
that
you.
ever did it. Will Smith made that movie, I Am Legend. You're a legend. The people in Ecuador know it. The people who are walking the Great Wall of China right now know it. The Facebook group knows it. That's the big one. And you know who else knows it? Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
What?
Guys, look, fellas, we won this tournament last year. It's do or die here. The Horsemen are in a tailspin. We both know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody can feel it. Everybody's shaking. There's a lot of clowns in this league who are trying to take stuff from us. They're trying to make their name off of us. Are we going to let that happen? We won't let that happen. Good. And for the first time in my life, I'm serious. All right. Let's get out of here. All right. That mirror thing was, I was just psyching myself up a little bit. You know, yeah, you look good. Yeah, thanks.
Well, I'm guessing this also aired before the Orlando event. I'm actually curious how they probably actually filmed the entire team tournament before the Orlando show. So whoever won that that match probably knew. Hello, Mark. Hello, Ken. Oh, and you are looking live from whatever that thing said. So yeah, by the time the Orlando match was over, the champions probably already know who they're playing. We just have to find out ourselves.
Who's the boss? Who's the boss indeed of that team? Dagnino thinks he is.
We got a ticker. Boop, boop, boop. JTH correctly predicted what he speculated for spectacular. Speculated spectacular. That's a tongue twister. Say that 20 billion times fast. You can't. It's not possible.
It comes to a fever pitch, and I really think today we could be.
We're back to the cherry choke, as you saw. Should be cherry choke.
Participated in our bracket challenge, if you will. A lot of people betting on who's the boss, but Inky the Brain coming into this match with a little more experience than I think they're getting credit for, particularly when you look at Rachel Silvestrini, who was this close to defeating John Roca, the Outlaw. We know he has ties to who's
Very
the
true.
boss. So when you look at her partner in crime, Mr. Stewart,
welcome.
Is he going to be able to step up to the task today to complement, to be the Inky to the Brain, or to be the Brain to the Inky? I'm not sure how that relationship works.
I don't understand science.
Let's just compromise and say they're Yakko Wacko and Dot.
When they hit the right categories, the game is there. Rachel has a lot of different categories, and if Devon hits Will Smith,
he loves him.
It's over.
He's a big fan.
For whoever's on the other side. He's a great competitor. He may or may not have been British at one point here, and
I thought he was British.
I think
we were all British at one point because we were all once the colonies.
Yeah, and now the other
England owned us.
In this match, I hear
so
that
we're all British.
I mean, if you look at a Mount Rushmore of the movie Trivia Schmoedown, Mark Yodi Riley certainly on it, the first real knowledgeable star that we had in the league, and he is
first real knowledgeable star. Well, that's kind of insulting to some other players.
Bateman, right? He is one of those uncrowned champions. Comes in the league a couple years ago. I remember his first match as part of the team match, Nerds Watch versus him and Guy, and everyone looks at him and says, "This kid's."
That was not the first match. They played the Night Sisters first.
Great resume.
You can't trick me. I'm a Schmoedown Trivia Schmoedown Master of the Universe.
That I think might give him the boost to really get over that edge and be one of the legends in the league.
We've long thought Ben Bateman to
a legend of the Hidden Temple. Don't get lost in the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Vegas and cashes it in and moves on in the tournament. We are about to find out. We had a pregame interview with each team. Let's see what they had to say.
Show me what you got to say.
Who won the tournament last year? We did.
These guys.
Who's gonna win the tournament this year? We are. took the tournament by storm last year. Steamrolled everybody, including corruption. We took the Shire Wolves to the brink.
None of it matters. We're coming back with an edge. We're here to win the tournament, and that's it.
We're going to come in here with the same attitude as we did last year. Inky and the Brain? Who's Inky and who's the Brain?
It's Rachel and Devin, and we really want this. We're going to advance. We're going to win.
You said that with a question mark. We're going to advance, and we going to win, because that's what we do.
Inky and the Brain staking their claim here with a big victory.
Well, we beat the movie guys. That taste was so sweet. I could just about taste it on the tip of my tongue, and I want it again. And if I have to go through Riley and Ben, sorry guys.
We don't really care, to be honest.
And now I hold the dubious distinction of managing 2 teams to the championship.
Tom's been pretty narrow-sighted with who his guys go against. He thinks that all of their matches are just going to be nice little walks in the park, and Roka got his ass beat a little bit. Came out winning, but he came out with some bruises and a cut lip. I'm pretty sure that Mark Riley is going to be the weak link. He lost to Stacy. I mean, she's a powerhouse, but he lost.
That loss. It's a streaky Stacey Howard. Listen, now I'm looking to the teams tournament, all right? Because this one really made me upset. I have no more time for this stuff. No more time to talk about polls and talk about Facebook posts and talk about burnt out or has been. This is what you're gonna get, winning.
Man, a few words. Oh, I see that Superman shirt. Don't look like this. It probably looks a lot fresher looking.
All right, well, look, can you take a look at Rachel and Devon, and they're looking at not being overlooked because they want the respect. So they're entering this match not just to advance in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. They're looking for a modicum of respect. And Tom Dag,
trying to make a name. As everybody should.
Absolutely. As far as like being overlooked, that's like me at a 7th grade dance. You want to be people's choice.
Been there before.
It's a tough road to hold.
I wasn't there before. I didn't go to that dance.
Sorry.
I promise not in the computer line.
So I
actually didn't. We didn't have computers where I came from.
Brian Adams from Canada, here in America,
because, you know,
the
I was from
Schmoedown
Caveman.
Okay,
We
yeah,
invented the wheel.
Yeah, Dagnino's
and made
he's
fire.
X Factor here. X Factor meeting.
Thank us for being able to make your pizzas.
But also, he's in that corner. He'll call for a challenge. He'll run in. He can get in the other.
Run in. Chair. Give him the chair.
This one here, yeah.
All right, well, we go to the tail of the tape, and if you kick off with Who's the Boss, I would say one of their strengths is having Tom Dagnino, and with that comes a great knowledge of the films Predator and Predator 2.
Absolutely, a lot of action movies, of course, in Ben Bateman's brain.
Amazing heads of hair.
Mark
Yes.
Riley has this uncanny ability to hum songs for movies that you didn't even know had songs or scores or soundtracks in them.
When it comes to scores and soundtracks,
oh, that's just silly.
The age of 40, Inky and the Brain, they are really good at romantic kind of movies, but also you mentioned Will Smith. I just got word Will Smith himself is not in the building today. He had
of course he's not. He's counting his money, even though his last movie bombed.
That's an X factor in the favor of Inky the Brain if they hit that there.
We are ready to go. Ken Knapsack, you prepped?
Yes, sir.
Then, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown!
Yay! Let's hope this match goes longer than 10 minutes.
The platinum throat of Ken Knapsack introducing each team.
Introducing first.
Introducing first. With a record of 1 win. And
why we gotta go rock remix for everything?
This is Rachel Silvestrini, Devon Stewart.
We went Jaws rock remix. We went Good, Bad, and Ugly remix. We went Whom the Bell Tolls rock remix. Like, it's already rock. Now we got this rock remix. Man.
They got the high five. Well executed there.
Woo. I like that guy.
And,
yeah.
putting out the vibe.
Work it.
Look at that.
That is an Instagram story live and in person right there.
At the bar. In Dumb and Dumber, Inky and the Brain has emerged. Ken, my question is, who are they competing against?
And their opponent, with a record of 4 wins and 2 defeats and 1 knockout. led to the arena by the diabolical Tom
And
Dagnino.
evil,
Representing the Five
evil.
Horsemen, the Boss Bateman, and Mark Yodi Riley. Gucci's here, Riley's here, Bateman's here.
There's Riley, there's Bateman wearing their sunglasses.
Look at that. Look at that.
I hear some boos, I hear some cheers. Devin maybe. Egging on the crowd
Why you
with the
kiss
boos,
me?
but this
Why you
is
kiss,
his
try to
boss,
kiss me,
too.
Ben?
Very well-respected competitor.
Sure what Tom is dressed. It looks like he batted 452 in the 1913 World Series, but
Tom Dagnino. I will point out Tom Dagnino did have a hot shot.
How do you remember that World Series?
I would like to see on
do you
eBay.
like-
I've already forgotten who won this year's
We
World
have
Series.
Who's the Boss
Actually,
and Inky The Brain
sadly,
seated.
I
Welcome
can't.
to the
Not
Movie
even
Trivia
possible.
Schmoedown Ultimate
Everyone at
Schmoedown
work
Tournament Team.
reminds me
Here's the
every
rules
day.
in this 3-round match in round number
And
1.
spoiler,
The field
it's
of
not
competitors is
the
gonna be 8
O's.
questions from 8
My
different categories
God,
of Movie
they
Trivia
stink.
Schmoedown know-how. Your first question and your last question, and every question therein is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There's no stealing in round number 1. As soon as we ask the question, each single competitor, you may not rely on your teammate for knowledge in round number 1, has about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer. Once we ask you by name to reveal your answer, please show what you wrote in good handwriting on the whiteboard to the camera and to us at the same time. You verbalize your answer.
Go, Mark and Ben. Do it for America. That's right. This is still the flag that Mark tossed at me at the Schmoedown Live event last September. It ain't aged a day because America never gets old.
So I will simply ask the teams, are you ready to
The end.
compete? Starting with you, who's the boss? Ben, Mark, you prepped and ready to go.
You know, Mark, I just wanted to congratulate these guys in front of everybody. It's a big step to play your first match in a tournament, and it'll be exciting for you guys who have had one match. So, you know, golf clap for you. We're ready to go. Yeah,
that's a
Golf
yes.
clap.
Yeah, feels like an underhanded. I was sensing
Underhanded gesture much?
Inky The Brain, Rachel, Devin, you guys have any last words before we start the match?
Just so this old man knows, I put some salt in his Jello.
Oh boy, that's never good.
Ooh, I like that.
Rachel,
We're ready.
they are ready, and with that, let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay! Would salted
There
Jello
we
actually
go.
taste good?
Kicking off
I'm
the
not sure.
questioning will be the good
Maybe if it was
cop
all
side
salt, it
and,
might not taste very good.
Mr. Kenneth.
absolutely. I wish the camera could get a shot of John McGraw in the dugout over there. All right.
John
First question,
McGraw
comes
is
in the
that
category
like
of
Scrooge
dramas,
McDuck?
Dramas. Who plays Brie Larson's son Jack in 2015's Room?
Kicking
Room,
off
not,
with a,
not The Room. I know the difference.
yeah, I had to watch
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Ashley Mova, Dennis Zen, and I watched that last year on camera.
That's a great job
Yeah.
if you get it.
What a story.
5,
See, Devon's
4,
writing a joke right now.
3,
He's going to tell a joke because he doesn't know the
2,
answer. It's
1.
going to be very funny for all
Looking for answers starting with Ben.
I was going to also, but since
Jacob
you
Tremblay.
That's correct.
All right,
since
Rachel
you
Silverstream,
got me had,
small boy,
Correct.
Mark Riley.
Jacob Tremblay.
He had it, Devon, or was he writing a joke?
I mean, that
that
wasn't
was
a
a
joke.
real-
That was a good answer.
That was
but
a
not
good
the right
guess.
one.
see,
It's
now
not-
apologize,
It's not a joke.
Ben.
That's a nice guess. Way to go.
All right, so
Now
it is
apologize.
2-0 early in
You
the match
apologize,
in favor of
Ben.
Who's
You
the Boss?
bad.
Move on to action adventure films, and your question: Timothy Oliphant stars as the lead in what 2007 film based off of a video game series?
Absolutely. I like
Your
that.
favorite video game as a youth? Were you allowed to play such things?
In the youth,
movies?
it was probably Micro League Baseball on the
no.
Commodore 64.
It's a big Tecmo Bowl guy.
Big O2 for
5,
Rachel.
Yeah,
over
it's
here,
Super
guys.
Tecmo Bowl.
Rough for her.
3,
You got
2,
this, girl. No.
1. Looking for answers starting with Rachel.
Couldn't pull it.
Couldn't pull it. We got a 0.
Hitman.
That is
Riley
correct.
had it.
Oh,
Devon,
Hitman.
Devin
Oh,
had Hitman.
Dang,
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Ben Bateman didn't have it. All
Didn't
right.
Oh.
have it?
All right.
Wow.
I had Resident Evil.
Action,
Wow,
the
that
Action
is-
Army.
Son of a
That is some hubris
He
over
misled
there.
you. He didn't write anything
Yeah.
either.
All right.
Collective gasp.
Okay. Decorum.
I should have known it was
Question 3
Hitman.
comes in the
Darn it.
category of crime pictures. The 1990s crime thriller Entrapment stars Sean Connery and whom as the female co-lead.
Very good grammar
What
there.
in the
Yeah,
world
I
are these
watched
questions?
This trailer, a certain section of it on VHS, a lot.
I
In the 90s.
remember that happening in a theater and people's getting excited for the film.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Yodi.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
You
It
got
is.
to believe it.
That's not what I had.
Catherine
There we go.
Zeta-Jones.
Did Ben Bateman have this one?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes, he did. Did
Okay.
Rachel?
Slow start, but Catherine Zeta-Jones.
All right.
Well, at least you got something.
And Inky the
I'm
Brain fans
still
make
waiting.
themselves known.
The engine's not started up
Is
yet.
in the world of new releases.
Oh,
And your question
maybe I
is
saw this
simple
one.
to the point. Who directed Aquaman?
My man.
Or as the Simpsons
My
comedian
man,
guy refers
I
to
wish
him
I
as
knew this.
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Two different words.
Aquaman.
Wasted my life.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, going to you first, Devin.
Mr. James Wan.
Had it.
That's
the point.
right.
Does Ben Bateman?
James Wan.
Yes, he
There
does.
we
Did
go.
Rachel get it in
Wrong
time?
J name, Jason Wan.
Jason Wan, not the guy.
James Wan.
Riley had it.
All right.
7-4 in favor of Who's the Boss.
Not going too good. I am. This S stands for suck. Suck, man.
Fantasy sci-fi is the category. Fantasy/sci-fi. Chris Columbus directed Robin Williams in what 1999 sci-fi film?
Two famous people is that movie?
Absolutely there. Things coming out and writing down the answers. We're looking for them. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Bateman.
Bicentennial Man?
That's correct.
Oh.
Bicentennial Man.
That's correct.
Does Riley have it?
Man, Bicentennial.
Man!
I don't know if I said it right, but Bicentennial Man.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They're still at it.
I should have known that
All
too.
4 of them. It is 9-6. Inky the Brain giving Who's the Boss a run here in round number 1. Your next category is comedies.
My game. That's
Giggle,
comedy.
giggle, giggle.
Who played the lead 17-year-old Veronica Sawyer in the dark comedy Heathers?
We just had a question about this
Shooting me a dirty
a couple
look
weeks
is when
back.
I asked the
I
question
still don't
that was
remember.
untoward.
Dirty pool. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Looking for answers starting with Rachel.
Winona Ryder.
That's right.
That's right.
Winona Ryder.
That's right.
Devin?
Oh, my bad. I picked a different white woman. Natalie Portman.
Winona Ryder it is.
Over there.
Did she play? Who was it? Heathen? What was that movie she played? It was like that. Heather. It was Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
You're thinking
No,
of
that's the professor.
Star Wars
She's in a movie
Episode
called
1, The Phantom
Hesher.
Menace.
No, I'm thinking of Hesher. Hesher. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Jackie, maybe? Just like, girls' names or something?
Winona Ryder is the answer. Wino forever. And we've got an 11-7 game here as we go to question 7. Question 7 is in the category of animated pictures.
Yay!
Animated
I might
pictures.
guess one, please,
You'll
please.
find the character of King Triton.
Yay!
What Disney animated film?
Wow, the crowd. A ripple goes through them.
Yeah,
They
look.
think this is too
From the
easy.
crowd.
I
Yeah.
do not mind because I
A lot of
finally
Disney
have
Plus
one.
subscriptions.
Thank
in the
you.
crowd.
Thank you for the question. Whoever wrote this one.
Enjoy the wild world of Jeff
2,
Goldblum.
The Little Mermaid.
Here we
Thank
go.
God.
Yodi Riley.
That would be the Little Mermaid.
That's correct, sir.
Thank
Chris
God.
The Little
You've got
Got
it.
it.
Who's the boss? Ben Bateman.
The Little Mermaid.
We got it. Rachel
The
close.
Little Mer Woman.
Little Mermaid. All
The
right.
Little Mer Woman.
13,
Well, you got a crush on King Triton?
9. 13-9.
13-9. We go into your final round at number 1.
At least I got
question.
one.
That is going to come
Thank you,
from the
considerate
category
question
of
writer.
Patreon question. Andy Schick.
Oh.
Give him a
Oh,
hand.
Andy Schick,
One of the
you
all-time
are
great Movie
the
Trivia Schmoedown
shit.
patrons. Andy Schick. He wanted a question in the category of horror thrillers, so we'll
Oh,
do that
dear.
for you. Thank you for your support, Andy. If you want to check out the movie,
Why couldn't you
Trivia
warn
Schmoedown
me? You were
patrons,
going to give me a
link to
category I
maybe
would not
someday.
know.
In the future,
Which is
I will say
everything
your
other than
name.
animated,
That's why I
apparently.
said Andy Schick's name. In the world of horror/thrillers, the question is: the 2007 double feature Grindhouse featured Quentin Tarantino's film Death Proof and what Robert Rodriguez film?
And I've seen they've asked a variation of this question too.
It is. Big fan of that double R. I like it.
I know it.
Right here.
Can't
Five,
get it.
4, 3.
What was that question?
We got to repeat.
I think they asked it during a Who's the Boss match,
the
too.
2007
So
double
of course
feature
they'll know it.
Grindhouse featured Quentin Tarantino's film Death Proof and what Robert Rodriguez film?
In fact, I think it was the question they wanted. They won their other match on.
And it goes from the what's the logo in the back of your head?
I should know it. They've asked a variation of this question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
Can't pull it.
down. And sorry, Devin, I know you had to buy yourself some time, and we have to start with you. Did you have the answer?
It was like gun leg.
There might have been a gun leg in the film. That was not the name of the movie.
It was something like
Does Ben Bateman know the name?
Planet Terror.
It was Planet
Bah.
Terror. Rachel had it. Does Riley to close out round number 1.
I don't know if you're aware, but Perfect Round, Planet Terror.
Perfect round for Mark Riley.
Perfect round.
After his early singles match exit against Stacey Howard and Mark Riley, he is back.
He's
and he might be
Troja.
back to
Step
stay.
his
He has
game
a perfect
up.
round at number 1. So now Mark Riley has a bonus question that is asked to him, and only him, Riley. No writing necessary. You just have to answer this question. Ken, come up with something.
All right, here we go. Just for you, Mark Yodi Riley. Look right into my eyes.
Look into my eyes.
Mel Gibson in The Patriot.
Oh, he puts his sunglasses back on quick.
Isn't he?
Roland Emmerich.
That's correct for a
Hey.
point.
Oh.
Way to build suspense there.
I should have known that. They just had Roland Emmerich on
It's the
Collider
glasses.
Live.
Those are
is.
Edith from Home.
is.
That's the Spider-Man glasses.
New Google glasses.
Because you notice he didn't have it until he put the glasses back on.
Here
He
we
had to
go.
put the glasses
There
back
you
on
go.
as the
Mm.
competitors.
Yep.
I'll tell
They
you
must
what, if this was
cheat.
Reddit, I'd buy
Cheat,
it.
cheat, cheat.
We
Cheat. They
reset,
cheat.
and
Look at that. They
now
cheated.
The teams
They
can
cheated.
join their fellow members on that side of the desk as we move into round number 2, known as the wheel round. The wheel of fate, doom, and justice. On that wheel, you're
Or
gonna see
the
10
wheel full of
categories from 10 different corners of
JTH
movie
does not
cribbage
know.
know-how. Once you settle on a category,
Sometimes
you
I
get 6
wonder why I
questions
just
in that
embarrass
genre. Each
myself,
question's worth 2
showing my
points.
lack
There's
of
no penalty for
knowledge,
missing a question.
because it's to
However,
make all of
there
you
is
feel better
stealing
that there is
available
somebody out there
in round number 2.
that knows less about
If you
movies.
don't know the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice.
But
We're gonna
I
see
am willing
which is
to
the correct answer.
embarrass
That one right
myself
question
for
goes
the
down
for the
to
joy
1.
of your
Who's the
entertainment.
Boss and Inky in the Brain locked in this matchup. 16-10 is the score. Who's the Boss is the favorite, and they are currently leading. They're the higher-ranked opponent. So who's the Boss? Do you want to spin first, or do you want to defer to Inky in the Brain?
They're conferring here. I want to remind everyone.
Not sure if they even heard.
We're
them.
going to defer.
They're
They're
going
going
to
to
go
go
first.
All right, they're going
Oh
first, and
no!
let's have a
Now they
shout out
actually
because the wheel
got
is
to
sponsored.
answer a question.
Well, a wheel slice.
A wheel slice.
It's a wheel slice.
A wheel slice for today's match
wheel
was
slice.
sponsored by one of
Hey,
our
Devon, did you
Schmoedown
see Will
patrons.
Smith's on the wheel?
Yeah.
The sponsored wheel slice for today's match is Clint Eastwood.
So
Clint Eastwood.
yeah, somebody's got to
We'll
spin
reveal
Clint
the
Eastwood.
name if they end
Spin
up
it, and they have to keep the category.
Keep the
so if somebody
category.
wants to keep Clint, or they get
I have
stuck
a
with
feeling
Clint.
it would be a second spin that gets the category.
All
here
right, he's
today.
okay. Devin has put it on Will Smith. You do still have to spin the wheel, sir.
Yeah.
We're-
You get it a
we're
lot.
all
I'll tell you what,
fans.
you get it a lot.
We
God
are
is with you.
All fans of that gentleman's work.
All right, here we go.
Here it comes.
We're
I
good.
feel like Devin's putting too much pressure on this.
Oh, it's too hot. Hot wheel.
Got it.
Don't burn myself.
All right, he's doing that's a good spin. That's a good spin. It's a nice, calm, collected spin.
Did
Does
he do it?
work? Almost.
New
A little more
releases.
juice might have done it. New releases. Are they going to keep it?
A little
Are they
more
gonna spin
juicy
again?
dinky
Keep it or
spin.
use your mulligan.
Okay, all right.
They're confirmed. We are going to need an answer shortly.
Luckily,
here.
they don't have a Tom Dagnino to take up more time.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to spin again. They're going to spin
Spin
again.
again. Spin it
Here we
again.
go. Here we go. All right, he's going to do that again.
Okay.
Give it a spin at your
More
ready.
mojo.
You may use the peg.
Oh, a little harder. It might get there this time.
But it's not going to be
Oh,
real
oh,
slow.
no.
That might be spinner's choice. Oh, movie release.
Oh no!
Ouch! You should have stuck with the first.
Movie
Yeah, we had a lot of
release
fun, guys.
dates.
Ow,
And here's what we know about the
no.
category movie release dates. It is all-time Schmoedown legend Scott Mance's favorite category, Ben Bateman also, and Mark Riley for that matter, a student of movie release dates. However, it is Inky in the
Joey
Brain
Styles,
who
was
get
that you?
the first
Oh my
shot.
God! Where were you
Movie
after the
release
first
dates.
match?
So, movie release dates,
Because
Ken Knapsack
that would have been a
answers
perfect
these
Joey
questions
Styles
to
moment.
Inky in the Brain, your first of 6.
Here we go. Stand by to stand by. First question, Inky the Brain.
Stand by to steal some
Fast
points.
Times at Ridgemont High was released in what year?
1980s. I'm gonna say 1984.
In a 5.
Multiple choice.
All right. A, 1989. B,
Nope.
1983. C, 1986. D, 1982.
I will say 83 then.
They all sound like the same number.
It does almost.
You're gonna need an answer.
You good? Go
In
for it.
5.
86.
Incorrect for steal. 89, 1983.
Spicoli?
86, 1982.
Look at them acting like they don't know it.
All right. Need an answer in 5, 4.
1982.
That's correct for 1 point steal. 1
Hmm.
point steal.
All right, and
All
so
right.
this is
They're
what you
up
would
by a
expect Who's the
touchdown.
Boss to do that category. Inky the Brain needs to step up.
All right. I'm going to name 3 movies. Give me the year in which they came out. Basic Instinct, The Crying Game, and Alien 3 all came out in what year?
1990.
Conferring, but I need an answer shortly in 5.
Let's do multiple choice.
4. A, 1992. B, 1990. C,
He's on there.
1994. D, 1996.
They all sound the same.
96.
That is incorrect. For steal. A, 1992. B, 1990. C, 1994. D, 1996.
1992.
We got a 1 point steal.
Oh.
All right, so
Who's the boss?
18 to 10, Ken, and now we're looking at a potential
You guys better
knockout
spin Disney,
territory
is all
here.
I'm saying.
But Inky and the
Alright.
Brain still has plenty of room to make up if they can get some movie release
You don't
dates
know.
right.
You don't know what year is coming down the pipeline. All right, question 3 out of 6. What year did the very first movie in the Fast and Furious franchise, the Fast and the Furious, start off this successful franchise?
2004.
Might take a big swing here. 1 point might not get them.
Check the multiple choice if you want, but
They
it doesn't
could.
help you if
It's
you
like
might
checking down. You know, you want to sometimes throw down to the end zone. 5, 4, 3, 2.
98.
That is incorrect.
That's,
for 2
that's too
steal.
early. That's way too early.
We're gonna need an answer shortly here.
04.
From Who's the Boss?
Might be before that though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
2001.
That is correct. A 2 point steal.
I should
2
know.
points, and so, okay, Ken, it's a 10-point game.
Yeah.
Inky and the Brain has 3 movie release date questions right. Even if there was to be a steal, because points can change hands in round number 2, I do believe that the hand of Who's the Boss is going to be forced to at least spin the wheel and answer a couple questions. But,
Yeah, it's
again,
possible.
firmly knockout territory.
Oh,
unless Inky
well, at
and
least
the Brain
both teams will get to
answer
spin the wheel in this
3
match.
questions.
Like my last
That's a
cholesterol
relief.
report, things are not looking good. Here we go. Question 3.
He's not feeling so
Michael
good.
Douglas film, The American President.
Oh, 1995. I know that one. 1995. 2 points for me. I'm now up to 3. 3 points.
Swing big, but also punting the ball might not be a bad play here. Field
Multiple choice.
A, 1996. B, 1995. C, 1993. D, 1998.
It's 95. 95. Come on, you got this.
1995.
Yes.
That's correct for 1 point.
Good job.
Inky and the Brain. Signs of life from
Yes.
I and the B.
Girl.
Yes.
Oh,
That was 1
she
year
done
off.
started
Is
something.
my guess.
All
She done
right.
started something.
All right. Question 5.
And done killed the mic. Mike, no, you're dead.
What year was DiCaprio's J. Edgar film released?
On a good Halloween masquerade.
2008.
Makeup was
Over. We're going to get
Not
an
the
answer
best.
shortly. In 5, 4, 3.
Devin's
Multiple choice.
staring us
All
down.
right. A, 2011. B, 2009.
It's up there.
C, 2008. D, 2013.
Please be 08. I want to be right for 2 more points.
I mean, you reduce the point value that can be stolen from you.
4.
But at this point, I think
3.
I and the B needs all the
2.
points. they can
2008.
Incorrect. A,
Oh.
2011. B, 2009. C, 2008. D, 2013 for 1 point steal.
2011.
That's correct for 1 point steal.
get. All right, and
I'm stuck at
Who's
3
the Boss
points.
is doing a lot better in Inky and the Brain's category than Inky and the Brain. I don't know if it's the gas station sunglasses. I don't know if it's the managing or just a whole lot of study. But Ken, one more chance here for Inky and the Brain to get some points and hopefully avoid a knockout and make it to round 3. What is their last question?
Final question in movie release dates.
Oh dear.
What year was The Wolf of Wall Street released?
Oh. 2012 or 2013?
Famous actor.
I'll say 2013.
He's no Will Smith. He's no Will Smith.
5.
Thank you.
4. 3. 2.
2016.
That's incorrect for 2 points. Steal.
2013.
We're going to need an answer here in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right. What year was the Wolf
Stalling.
released?
You think I'm stalling?
Strategy used.
Stalling? Yes!
Some, but it's been used. It's legal. 5, 4, 3, 2.
2013.
That's correct for 2 points.
Yes!
All right, and so as it stands right now, Inky and the Brain would be knocked out. However, this is round number 2. Anything could happen because who's boss to get up there, spin a category that they're not familiar with. Inky and the Brain could get some steals. Yes, I'm trying to paint as rosy a picture as possible on this match, but Mark Yodi Rowie is walking up there, and Ken, he spins a category that they know anything about, and this match could be over pretty quickly.
Absolutely. If they get Will Smith, and you steals are on the table here.
Will Smith is still on
Oh
the wheel.
my God! Look at that! Look at that! That's a spin. That is a spin.
That's a spin and a half.
Kryptonian
It does.
could
It
possibly
sounds like
pull
a
off.
meat plant in action, and they've got Will Smith.
Okay.
Are they going to take it? Are they going to take it?
Who's the
That's
boss?
a risk.
Who's the boss? Not known for their lack of hubris.
excuse me.
Might want to take Will Smith either because they like Will Smith movies, they know a lot about him, or
he's
just to put it in the face of Inky and the Brain.
He's a popular performer. A lot of people do know his stuff.
But wouldn't you say if there's one category they should not take it?
Miller Huggins is over there talking to him, and we're going to need an answer. We're going to need an answer. 5, 4.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
Oh,
They're keeping it.
no! Look at this.
Salt in the
It
wound.
was
Much.
marker. It was Detroit Tigers manager Sparky Anderson.
Sparky Anderson.
Ahead, but they're going to take Will
There's been a
Smith.
lot of other Detroit Tigers managers
All right,
since
well,
then.
the steal is lurking, so Inky and the Brain, be ready to save your skins and get into round number 3.
Good luck, Inky and the Brain. You will need it.
Who's the boss in each and every one of these 6 questions? Your first one, in the world of Will Smith, for 2 points. This actress played Will Smith's wife in the 1998 thriller Enemy of the State.
Oh, it's
Only this had gone the other way earlier. That would have been.
That's right. This is going to put them almost in knockout
We're going to need an answer in 5.
it's not Angela
4,
Bassett.
3, 2.
Regina King.
That's
2
correct for
points.
2 points.
Y'all do that on
2
purpose,
points.
thank you. You know the answer. He knows the answer.
Look at that
All right.
smile.
Next question.
That shitty grin on his face.
In the 2015 film Concussion, Will Smith plays Dr. Bennett Omalu. What United States football city did he do the majority of his early research in?
Pittsburgh. I believe it was Mike Webster that they did the majority of the research on early.
Could be the second to last question.
This could be.
Hall of Fame center for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Could be 5, 4, 3, 2.
Philadelphia.
That is incorrect. For a
Oh.
huge 2-point steal. Inky in the Brain.
Come on, Devon. Oh, it's Pittsburgh. Steely McBeam.
Get it? We are going to need an answer shortly.
Makuga.
Incorrect.
No.
Pittsburgh. Josh
Sorry,
McCool.
Josh, I'm so sorry.
Pittsburgh.
What? Jesus Christ.
But Inky and the Brain still alive.
They do
Still
stay alive.
alive.
No one talks about Pittsburgh.
All right, who's the
No
boss
one
in
wants
this
to talk
question?
about Pittsburgh.
Will Smith. Will Smith plays a man who writes letters to time, love, and death in this 2016 film.
Collateral Beauty.
2
Yep.
more points.
I was going to say that, too.
2 points, and we have officially arrived at that time.
What does
where
it take to knock out?
If Who's the Boss gets this next question right,
Inky and the Brain just won't die. They
knocked out
just
Inky and the
come
Brain,
back
will
and prepare
advance
for
to
tomorrow
the
night.
next phase of
They
the
try
Ultimate
to take
Schmoedown
over the world.
tournament.
They're Inky. They're
Your last question,
Inky and the
2 points
Brain,
knockout.
brain,
Will
brain,
Smith
brain.
brings
Narf.
This 2008 film, which starred Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, and Jennifer Hudson, and was based on the novel by Sue Monk Kidd.
Is that the Bees movie? Oh my god. Oh no.
All down to this.
It's gonna dig. You have to dig for this answer here. You have to earn it. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Second
Will
one.
Smith produced this 2008 film, which starred Queen Latifah.
I don't know if they're actually
and
joking this time or not.
On the novel by Sue Monk Kidd.
That's a hell of a name, Sue Monk.
That's smart strategy. Taking the time.
They love Will Smith. They may be a little more jazzy Jeff.
Oh, I like what you did there.
I'm a big fan of Summertime.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Their last
Final one.
JTH rule. You know, they love the stage. They
Yeah.
love taking as much time of us as possible. Will Smith produced this 2008 film, which starred Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, and Jennifer Hudson, and was based on the novel by Sue Monk Kidd. Good thing our crew of engineers and you and I have nothing else to do today.
Yeah,
but
I have to
to honor each and every JTE rule
break
that is
here.
possible
Legal
to use.
union break. 5, 4, 3, 2.
7 pounds.
That's
That is
incorrect for a 2-point steal.
For a 2-point steal.
Bessie?
That is also
incorrect. Looking for the Secret Life of Bees.
Oh, it is the Bees movie.
They picked Dakota Fanning instead of
And
Alicia
your
Keys.
winner.
Oh,
By way of
delayed reaction.
Who's the boss? The Secret Life of Bees can mathematically, no way, Inky and the Brain.
No way, no how, no man. Thomas!
We knew that Will Smith was going to be a factor.
Yeah,
We just
he
didn't know it was
always
going to
is.
work out like this.
He always is in these games with Inky the Brain. But I'll tell you what, Who's the Boss is a favorite in many people's minds for this tournament, the Ultimate Schmoedown Teams Tournament. And today, they might have shown why people have a lot of faith.
Yeah,
Well, look, I mean,
they have a pretty good career.
Too much of non-modesty by selecting Will Smith as their category, where they knew that was the strength of Inky and the Brain. But it was something that Rachel and Devin hit in their pre-interview.
They gave no cow poop. No cow poop whatsoever.
Could he be the weak link in Who's the Boss? And Mark Riley certainly showed up to play here today, throwing a perfect round number 1, missing the bonus question, but still 8 for 8 to kick things off and really.
Yeah, he got that bonus question right. How you forget that? You were there, and I was here.
Every time he's coming up, like you said, that big loss, he wanted to prove something. And Ben Bateman, he's part of the 5 Horsemen there, but his attitude is crisp. It's a little prickly, and I got to say I kind of
Prickly?
like that. It shows that he hasn't lost his edge, and he hasn't lost what got him to the dance in the first place. But we're not going to hear from us anymore about the match.
That's right. We are now going to toss it over to our own Jen Sturger, who's going to have an interview with both the winner and first the losing squad. That is Inky and the Brain. Jen, you have Devin and Rachel there. What's the mood like?
Definitely not a lot of smiles, Mark Ellis. I'll tell you that right now. Guys, you keep running into bad luck in all of these situations because to combine, you both have so much knowledge. Are you just running into categories you don't know? Is it like a lack of communication? Like, what's happening here? Yeah, bad luck. Let's just call it bad luck. I think I've proven.
We should have kept new releases.
Oh, I was just next time.
Oh, no.
Because honestly, I feel like I've been carrying all of this, and I'm so sick of being the one to take all of the points. No, you need to speak up. This is a team, we're teammates. Like, how are you not speaking up and voicing your opinion? I ask you all the time, and then we lose, and then you're like, oh, we did great. No, I did great. No, I'm pissed. Yeah, so is it as a communication issue? Like, what have you guys, what could you have done differently?
She's right. I should have spoke up. We should have kept new releases. I was confident. I felt like she watched more movies than me, but I have no excuses. I failed.
I do watch more movies than you, and I study, and I take this game seriously. And I thought you did too. I know we're out here to have fun, but like, I'm here to win. And I think I've proven that. Or a mic for that matter.
I don't, you're right. Just let her have it. Let her have it. I
So-
deserve this beating.
So now this means your season is over.
Yeah.
Rachel, we know your thoughts. How are you feeling?
You know, I peed a little, but other than that, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to let you go to the bathroom on that one. Back to the desk.
Can't you see this picture of a cat on
Oh, if I
Twitter?
get that cat
we're
is
back.
playing
So
poker.
Inky and the Brain. Look, Ken,
that
seems to be a look.
That was as awkward as my divorce mediation or my second marriage.
not
Oh, I thought you were about to say
as
which
the
one.
chemistry
Which
of
divorce?
What we see currently with Who's the Boss, and so we've been talking a lot about this draft. We don't know a lot about the draft. More to come. Apparently, the chairman will have an announcement and some specifics about this draft next season in the team's division.
Take Brian Bosworth. Sure thing.
Spectacular.
Sure.
Oh no! Don't take him.
Looks like we've seen the
Got
last of them.
run over by Bo Jackson.
Now we toss it over to the winners. Who's the boss? And Jen, I know
Don't
that they are
take
not
the
done with
boss.
everyone as teammates.
Absolutely not, guys. Who's the boss? You find yourself in very familiar territory. We saw you run the table last year at
Win.
the tournament.
Win, 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 win.
I might have my pants up to my neck, but we're all business here. Look, also I'm channeling my 2009 Shia LaBeouf. But anyway, that being said, one down, a couple more to go. We're business here.
So next, you're either going to see Crimson Fury or you're going to see Loose Cannons. Do you have a preference to this? I know, Riley, you have some beef now with Stacey Howard having been knocked out of the singles tournament by her. Is there a revenge plot here?
I mean, I'll take whatever team comes our way. Would it be nice to see Stacey on the other end and have some vengeance? Hell yeah, I would love that because I think she's streaky, and I think she got very lucky. I still played a hell of a game, had a bad roll, but here you saw what I can do. You know, going a perfect round and the extra. That's what we're doing here. We had this, El Perfecto, what he said.
And we sat back and kept Will Smith. You know what? Maybe we're not that strong at that, but now we are. So why not just go for that?
Yeah.
It wasn't to embarrass them by any means. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not that much.
Bateman, you've had an impressive run in singles this year. You had to be smiling a little bit, though, when they landed on movie releases.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I thought about just going to take a dump, but I decided I'd be here and I'd actually play it out. I'd make them work for the win. Not that it would have mattered. We're here to win, Jen. And I gotta say, as far as who we're excited to play next, Polyama's disrespectful to the game. He's disrespectful to veterans. He's a punk, And Zipper is a nothing player. So I don't want anything to do with that team. I'd rather have some revenge against Stacey Howard for my teammate here. He deserves it. He's a great player. And, we're all business this year. I don't really give a damn about anybody's attitude towards us. We didn't play this year. This is our first time since Chicago. It's our first match. We won the tournament last year. So I don't really have anything else to say, honestly. I'm just excited for the next match.
So if you happen to, find yourselves in the finals again, who do you want to face?
Whoever they put in front of us, the Schmoedown gods, that is, whoever determines in that final, we'll take them.
That's PNS, plain and simple.
Sure, I knew what that meant. Back to you guys.
All right. Well,
you thought it meant pass, which is what the Seattle Seahawks shouldn't have done. Hand the ball to Lynch. What are you thinking? Gotta take her. Boop, boop, boop. Hand the ball to Lynch. Bingo.
We're on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Make sure you check us out on podcast form wherever you enjoy listening to stuff. That is Ken Knapsack. I am Mark L. See it live events, theschmoedownlive.com. Do you like how I almost end it, but then I throw it to another plug? Is there anything else I can do? Nope. Bye.
Oh. Thank you. Okay, let's run everybody off. That was a little bit longer of a match than the first one, and by a little bit longer, I mean probably double the length. We're like the double mint gum of Schmoedown. So thank you, Mark Ellis and Mark Riley and Ken and Jen. Hey, that kind of rhymes. And Tom and Ben and Rachel and Devin, Devon, whatever they call him now. So, I think that's that. Another knockout. Oh, for shame. A little more competitive, but considering what we got in the first match, that was not a very high bar to climb. So, I couldn't even remember who they were going to be playing, but now Loose Cannons, Crimson Fury. That's obviously not the match we're going to get next, as they alluded to in the pop-up thing. Time Machine versus the Scream Queens. Scream Queens have really had a rough go this season. Don't think they had a victory so far this season, and that is not the team that you want to be playing come tournament time. Janine and Ethan they're going to be out for blood. Ethan definitely, most likely, wasn't able to repeat as the Ultimate Schmoedown singles winner. Janine got knocked out in the first round to Kalinowski. So you know they're going to be out for lots of vengeance, going to take it out on everybody else. I think the Scream Queens will be an unfortunate victim to the wrath of the Time Machine. But we'll find out when that match happens. So that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Always watch their content first is the right thing to do. You can follow me on Twitter at WWEJTH1. You can follow all the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown content, the Facebook page, the Twitter page at the Schmoedown, and become a patron if you can. It goes a long way. So until next time, I will see you next time for Time Machine vs. Scream Queens. I am JTH. Thank you for watching. Until then, I bid you adieu-adieu.